Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today from Ibrox Stadium after Rangers defeated Dundee United by 2-1, but 3 points aside, there's not really a lot we can take from that. As Rangers fans, very slow, turgid performance from Rangers. We just couldn't get going at all against a very poor Dundee United side. Two sides lacking in confidence, funnily enough, given the results that both have suffered this season. The ironic thing was that Rangers did start pretty well and in fact should have had the game buried inside 20 minutes. The game got off to a kind of sour start because there was a minute silence for the Queen, which was ruined by the Dundee United fans deliberately and offensively. And again, it's just basic decency. If you can't respect a minute silence and you need that attention, then you are a scumbag. And just humiliated their club on a national scale. That fired up the Rangers support, and it fired up the Rangers players, because after James Tavernier from a Dundee United corner robbed their winger, he broke up the park, slid it into Antonio Cholak, who did what he does, smashed it home, and then went over to Dundee United fans and told them to shush. And he said in the press conference afterwards, it was just how I was feeling at that moment. It was a lack of respect that they showed, and I think we all agree with him there. So heart of gold as well as a gold foot has our boy Tony. And after that you thought, right, okay, here we go, Rangers were in command, and then just stopped, and it became that slow safety first, nobody really taking a risk, nobody breaking on. And you were kind of going, oh, here we go, we're going to get sucked into a game, we need a quick start to second half, and we got that. Borna Barisic, terrific ball, he was good again today, Borna, terrific ball across, and Cholak did what I love my strikers to do, which is get to the near post. You get goals at the near post, and he was there to, I was going to say great finish, but you knew that already. And at 2-0 they thought, right, okay, this now will be it and Rangers will go on and dominate, but instead we lost an awful goal. Rangers weren't tracking Smith, the fullback, all day, and United made a decent enough move, but one that should have been stopped earlier. And when the ball came in, possibly the goalkeeper might have done a bit better. I'll need to see it back. And it was 2-1, and then, just as I say, a side lacking confidence, this Rangers team, and I think a crowd that were almost waiting for something bad to happen. Rangers did see it out, and to be honest, Alan McGregor hasn't had a save to make in that last half an hour, but it was tense. When we were in position, and we got into position a few times to actually go and make something happen, it was the wrong decision all the time, and that's a mental thing. I said to the manager afterwards, the side looked as though they lacked energy, they lacked intensity, they looked tired, and he said, yeah, it's a mental tiredness, and that when you're coming through a bad period, then that can happen, and it did look like that today. On the plus side, Leon King and Charlie McCann, I thought, had very solid starts, played pretty well, no complaints, and Leon King even with a very well timed professional foul when Dundee United were breaking, but didn't put a foot wrong. I thought good players. Again though, I think we need a wee bit more in the attacking sense. Scott Arfield started and looked knackered, which is to be expected after the other night, and I don't know how he stayed on as long as he did. Ryan Kent is a complete shell of a player right now, just looks utterly devoid of anything, devoid of all confidence. Should have scored in the first minute. I think he's definitely hit a stage where mentally now he kind of feels the way that his chances of scoring are that we do, and basically, thank God for big Tony goals. But look, we've got a 2-week break. We had to win. We did win, but it didn't answer a lot of questions today, put it that way. Right, folks, thanks for joining me. If you are looking for your football fix through this break, then go to Heart and Hand on Patreon, patreon.com/Heart and Hand. Loads of great stuff on there, including we're currently working through a series about 1986 to 1998 in Rangers history, dominant, and to contrast that spell of glory, our Ali series, McCoy's the Manager, as well as all the historical stuff. You get daily news updates, the lot for just $1.99 per month. It's patreon.com/Heart and Hand. Thank you for joining me, and 3 points, and no matter how bad the team perform, we will never ever be able to embarrass ourselves the way the Dundee United fans embarrassed themselves today. Thanks for listening, folks. Bye bye.